Who runs the world? Girls? Well, this could be true for these gorgeous ladies who dazzle the entire universe. And this global attention to the goddesses of music comes with lots and lots of money. As these female entertainers go to extremes to get our eyeballs, only a few stand out as the most accomplished in the industry. And of course, there are a lot of secrets behind these celebrities. Stay till the end to find out. The showbiz industry has flourished since the golden age began at the close of the last century. Who isn't attracted to the glamorous pop culture, especially with the female sensations? Get to know how many of your favorite female superstars built their fortunes and the reason for their enormous fame. Number 5. Beyonce. Kicking off our list is the one and only Beyonce Knowles, known to her fans as Queen Bee. This pop star started off performing in her mother's salon without knowing that she would later conquer the world. She is one of the highest paid artists in the industry with a staggering fortune of $500 million. Beyonce was part of a group known as Destiny's Child, who dropped their first album in 1998. The group was an instant success, selling more than 50 million records worldwide. Between 2007 and 2008, she earned more than $80 million and is one of the only 2 female artists to earn more than $100 million in just a year. She is married to the rapping legend Jay-Z, and it's hard to distinguish their assets. Their combined net worth is more than $1 billion. Talk of a power couple. Queen Bee gifted her husband a $2 million Bugatti Veyron Grand for his birthday and later bought him a $40 million private jet in 2012. Endorsements with big brands such as L'Oreal, Pepsi, Samsung, and Ford have added a chunk to her fortune. She launched her own fragrance in 2010 before expanding and creating 6 other fragrance brands that have generated over $500 million in revenue since that time. Beyonce also owns 100% of a multi-million-dollar activewear brand she named after her daughter, Ivy Park. The couple's most expensive piece of real estate is their $88 million Bel Air mansion, and they own at least $150 million in real estate around the United States. Beyonce and her husband also have a private island in the Bahamas worth $4 million, where they enjoy their vacations with full privacy. Judging from the look of things, girls really run the world, as Queen Bee once sang. Number 4. Dolly Parton. Next up is Dolly Parton. This iconic country music singer has swept the industry off its feet for decades now, and it looks like she's not stopping soon. She has won 9 Grammy Awards and made more than 40 top 10 country albums. Parton made her riches through an entertainment empire she built with years of hard work. She earned more than $10 million in the early 90s from Whitney Houston's cover of the song I Will Always Love You, and this was back when $10 million was earned only by billionaires. The singer also owns several entertainment properties such as Dollywood hotels, resorts, and live-action hotels. But it's a non-disputable fact that Hollywood is much larger than the music industry, and Parton knew this better. Her movies have been beyond popular, breaking the box office. 9 to 5, for instance, was the second highest grossing movie of 1980, surpassed only by The Empire Strikes Back. Her long career, which began when she was 9 and lasted until she retired at age 78, has provided her with the finest luxuries. With a jaw-dropping net worth of $650 million, she's a proud owner of a stunning car collection. The singer seems to have a liking for the Cadillacs. Her 1997 Cadillac d'Elegance was her personal favorite. A 1964 Cadillac Series 62 sedan is another antique in her garage which is truly priceless, especially with her name on it. She has one of the most surreal vintage car collections. She also enjoys modern automobiles, having recently purchased a Mercedes-Benz AMG GT for $790,000. Without the $2 million Rolls-Royce Phantom, her collection would be incomplete. She is said to own over 12 real estate properties as well as 3 luxury yachts. Dolly Parton has a big heart and is well known for her philanthropy. Through her Dollywood Foundation, she supports many charitable works and donated $1 million to Nashville's Vanderbilt University to help fund COVID-19 vaccines. Number 3. Celine Dion. At number 3 is the Canadian singer Celine Dion, arguably the most technically skilled vocalist ever. Celine's music has transcended generations, and she is one of the best-selling artists of all time. And with that kind of fame comes a huge net worth as well. $800 million is the gigantic fortune the singer has accumulated through her career. Celine is the only artist in history to release 7 consecutive best-selling albums. She is also the only female artist to have 4 albums that sell over 20 million copies worldwide. She made her debut in 1992 with her amazing rendition of the Beauty and Beast song. From there, she had a meteoric rise, performing in multiple languages like French, Spanish, German, Latin, and Chinese. Celine has an impeccable taste for fine living. Nothing says more about this than her high-end real estate properties in Paris. She adores the City of Love, which is home to many of her favorite vacation spots. The singer owns a summer house in the country with 5 bedrooms, a private spa, a wine cellar, and a theater. The exact price is unknown, but she has listed it for a whopping $9.4 billion. Being a female celebrity comes with its own set of excesses, and Celine's is shoes. The famous singer has confessed to owning more than 10,000 pairs of shoes. Now, assuming a modest price of $100 per shoe, that would be equivalent to almost $1 million. How much do your shoes cost? Well, it turns out that she does not go cheap on her shoes. From diamond-encrusted heels to leather boots, her shoe collection is highly complicated, and the typical shoe rack could not hold all her shoes, so she got her own shoe warehouse. On the more exorbitant side, she owns a 1995 Rolls-Royce Corniche convertible, which is her signature car. She's not much of a petrol head, but like other celebrities, a private jet was just something she couldn't live without. The singer paid a hefty $42 million for the Bombardier BD700 Express, which is luxury in the skies. Celine is also a seasoned businesswoman, owning a handbag line and several restaurants. Number 2. Madonna. The runner-up in the list is the undisputed queen of pop, Madonna. The Material Girl singer had an amazing career with over 300 million albums sold and 262 awards. This diva lives a very luxurious life, having amassed an astounding $850 million in personal fortune. Madonna is an art lover and has dropped more than $100 million on her painting collection. Madonna also has a foot in the fashion business, which accounts for a significant part of her income. Her fashion labels M by Madonna and Material Girl clothing attract a global client base from her fans. Her biggest earner in the fashion industry is, however, her beauty line called MDNA Skin, which offers high-end skincare products bagging tens of millions of dollars each year. The queen of pop requires majestic cars, fit for her status, and she'd not spared any expense in this regard. The crown jewel of her garage is the Maybach 62S, worth a mind-numbing $1.4 million. She also has multi-million-dollar homes in the best cities in the world. Number 1. Rihanna. Topping the list of the richest female singers is the Barbadian pop singer Rihanna. The Right Excellent Robin Rihanna Fenty was honored with the Order of the National Heroes in her home country for her achievements in the music industry. According to Forbes, Rihanna is now a billionaire with a $1.7 billion fortune derived from her business ventures. She is not only the richest singer in the world, but also the youngest at 34 years old. Rihanna has sold over 250 million records worldwide and ranks only behind Madonna as the best-selling female artist in the US, with most of her wealth tied to her cosmetic brand Fenty Beauty under the fashion group LVMH. The industry is thriving this year despite the bumpy markets. Bad girl Rihanna deserves all the success she earned, as she set her mind on her money from her teenage years. She owns several classy cars including a Porsche, Rolls-Royce, and a $750,000 Lamborghini Aventador. You'll probably not be surprised to know that her most expensive purchase is her wardrobe. Her most expensive assets are her clothes and accessories, which cost more than $40 million. Yes, you heard that right. Guess girls will be girls, right? Rihanna also has a substantial global real estate portfolio worth at least $100 million. So, who is your favorite female artist?